that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. The sky, let it go, let it go. Okay. Alright, y'all, sorry about that. Got caught my little frozen moment. So, for those who don't know who I am, I'm Sean Lattimore, and I've been in Myecon for well over 10 years, and I've cash flowed over $1 million. So, my job today, and it's not the best setup, but hey, it's a setup. I'll take it, okay? I'm not the most computer fancy guy, and I do webinars, but when it comes to training, I like to talk to everybody face to face. One-on-one, I want to reach out and touch you and grab you. That's the way I am. But bottom line, we're in a digital world, so I'm forced to do everything virtually or by video or online. Okay, fine, I'll take it. All right, so what we're going to do today, and we're going to do this pretty much once a week. That's the little strategy here I'm trying to run. Once a week, I'm going to do some training, 5, 15, 20 minutes tops. Try to keep it simple. I'm the kind of person, I like stuff simple. Don't be making it complicated, because I don't like complex stuff. But bottom line, you're in Myecon and you want to do better financially, so my job is to help you get that done. So, I'm in a relaxed state. I got on my little Team Jesus shirt today. I'm just kind of chilling out, but bottom line, we got work to do, and let's get it done. So, what I'm going to do is introduce you to the Myecon back office. And if you're in Myecon, that should be the first objective or the first thing that you should be doing. When you join, and a lot of y'all, if you're on my team, I try to walk you through the process, but bottom line, we're just going to kind of briefly go through it real quick, 5 minutes or less, get that out of the way, and then we can move on to the big boy stuff, okay? So, bottom line, I got my computer hooked up to the TV here, and this is what your back office look like. If you can see it on the screen here, you got these little buttons, the little boxes. This is your back office. Let me clear this up. Ooh. There we go. Not the best, but hey, I'll take it. So, this is what your back office look like, and you got these little boxes. So, as you can see, you got a green box right here that says Get Started. That should be the first thing that you should be working on when you join Myecon. You should be clicking on that little green box. And let's see if I can get a little bit clearer. I think it's probably the best I can get, unless I make it bigger. Let's see. Oh, here we go. See how that looks. There you go. A lot better. There's a little green box. Click Get Started. Click on that. And then it's going to have about 10 different videos on there that's going to tell you about the program. Yeah, got a bunch of different videos on there. So I give everybody homework, and you might not be able to see it on the computer, but when you click on your computer, you'll see it. So bottom line, when you join Myecon, click on the little Get Started button and watch those videos. That's what everybody should be doing when they join Myecon, okay? Even if you've been in a while and you haven't done nothing, you probably want to go back and kind of get a little bit of a refresher course about the stuff that's in the back office for Myecon. Then the next thing that you should be doing, and you're supposed to be doing this with your upline or the person that brought you in the business, you click on that, that's the income shifter membership. Now, this is what I call your best friend. You should be using this not every day, every other day, or on a weekly basis, which is the cash flow manager. The cash flow manager is the software that you use to keep track of your expenses. So, on mine, and the way I can tell somebody's been using a cash flow manager is it's going to show me the most recent date that you did something on this account. So, that's how I can tell somebody actually doing what they're supposed to do. So, we go back to the list here. As you can see, the last time I plugged in something, you might not be able to see it on the computer. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. Last time I plugged in something was on September 17th, which was today. Today is September 17th. I've been using this thing for years. You see that? Created in 2008, almost 10 years, over 10 years. Lord have mercy, like I said, over 10 years. And I'm not going to let 1 month go by. I might let a couple weeks, maybe a couple days, but I ain't going to let 1 month go by without me using the cash flow manager. So my mentality is how I'm going to tell you, let me come over here to the screen. Oh, it's a little dark over here. How I'm going to tell you to do something I'm not doing it myself. So I've been using this cash flow manager for years. So every person that comes to business, first thing I tell them to do, use the cash flow manager. Okay. So bottom line, that's simple. Now, how do you use the cash flow manager? Well, the first thing you do is create your own account. And to keep it simple, you plug in your expense. So let me make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. So bottom line, just to keep this simple, most people eat. Everybody I talk to, let me come over here so you can see my face. Oh, still dark. Everybody I talk to, eat. Everybody I talk to, eat. So I say, why don't you create a rule, and this is my rule, don't eat alone. Because when you eat alone, you can't write it off. So everybody I talk to, I tell them, look, you need to eat with somebody, and when you eat with somebody and you talking business, AKA my wife, every time I'm with my wife, we always talking business. 90% of the time we talking business. If it ain't that, it's about Jesus, okay? So 90% of the time we talking about business, and then after we talk business, we talk about Jesus, how Jesus blessed us and all other stuff, okay? Thank you, Jesus. But bottom line, before we start talking about Jesus, we talk about business, or after we talk about business, we talk about Jesus. Either one. So every time I eat a meal with my wife, or friends, or family members, I'm going to be doing some type of business, before or after. So when I eat, I'm always eating with somebody else. I don't like eating alone. You know, it's like the gremlins. You know, they say don't feed them after midnight. It's the same rule. Don't eat by yourself, okay? So everybody I talk to, don't eat by yourself. Eat with somebody and talk business, okay? Because you're going to eat pretty much every day unless you fast. But even if you fast, you're probably going to drink some water. All right. So bottom line, what you should be doing is plugging in your expenses on your cash flow manager. And on your cash flow manager, if you're eating every day like me, pretty much, that falls under meals and entertainment. So everything is alphabetized. Meals and entertainment. Okay? Today is the 17th, September 17th. So then, most people, if they eat with somebody, they want to spend about $20. They eating at a nice restaurant. Okay? Nice restaurant would be, that would be like Applebee's. Me and my wife, we love Cheddar's. We eat there about once or twice a week. Food is great. And we eat there pretty much on the weekends because, you know, we do that after church, before church, whatever it is. It's a good spot, okay? So on Cheddar's, we probably spend $15 on the meal. We'll share the meal, and we leave a $5 tip, which is about 20 bucks. So let's plug that in. So they want to know the amount, $20, okay? Who did you talk to? So it can be the waiter, but right now we're going to put my wife, which is Wendy. What are we talking about? Myecon marketing. So if you're in Myecon, this is pretty much what you're going to be plugging into your cash flow manager. You're going to be doing Myecon marketing with Cheddar's. Now, they want you to be specific. Don't just put a restaurant without the city. So there's one in the Orlando area. So we'll say Cheddar's Orlando, because that's where we're at, right outside Orlando. Orlando, Orlando, Florida. Okay? And then the notes, normally I put the credit card number. So for right now, I'm just making one up, fictitious. You make it a little bigger so you can see it. There you go. 4444. Alright, so that's what I do. And then if it was going to be cash, if I left cash, and sometimes I do cash, I'll put cash, and that'll go right there. Okay? And then go down here, and hit save entry, and bam. There you go. So what it does is you can see here, it shows all my expenses, and I had to blow it up so you can see it. All my expenses for the month. And it actually gives you a grand total right there. So zoom out a little bit so you can see that grand total. I spent $964 so far this month, okay? On business expenses, okay? So that's easy, and it only took like 30 seconds or less to do. It's not that hard. It's not complicated. You just got to take time out of your schedule to do it. All right. Make sense? Simple. That's what you should be doing when you first join Myecon, and the sooner you do it, the better, because when you get behind, trying to play catch up, that ain't fun. So I just tell everybody, just kind of do it. And if you haven't been doing it, don't worry about trying to go back, because going back ain't fun. But from this day forward, just make sure you follow the rules and do what you need to do. Okay? All right. Let's move on to the next thing. The next thing is the cash flow strategist. And that's the little red thing here on the red bar. The next one is the cash flow strategist. What is that? That's your game plan to get rich. Okay, now this is going to take some time, and we ain't going through that today. But bottom line, if you watch the videos under the green button where it says get started, it'll help you out. It'll help you get started. Now, bottom line, what I would suggest you do is do a one-on-one with somebody that's been in the business for a while so they can walk you through it. But bottom line, under that green button where it says get started, it has the videos for the cash flow strategist, and it helps you put together your game plan and make $1 million. Or what I call cash flow, and that's what we teach. Cash flow $1 million. Either one, you need to do. Okay? So, click on that button. I'm not going to go through that today because we ain't got time for all that today, because I want to get to the list of things that I want to go with you. And we'll pick up on that on another time. And I guess what I'll do is I'll do a webinar where everybody can get on at one time, and I'll shoot out a little text and let everybody know when I'm going to do it, and we'll just kind of do it as a group. Or, bottom line, there's actual training calls and webinars on this. You just got to get on the right one. Okay? All right. Next thing. Next thing we need to do. Going back. So, if you are in, and like I said, I'm trying to keep this short, sweet, simple. That's where I roll. So, I love giving out homework. This is your homework. Okay, we're wrapping up here. Let's see if I can get this to zoom in and zoom out a little bit better. There we go. What's your homework? Okay. If you're taking notes, and you probably do want to take some notes. If you want to be successful, you probably want to take some notes. And it's kind of dark in here, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Alright. So, first thing, I call it the 5 keys to success. Alright? Like 5 things, 5 keys to success. Alright. Number 1. Cash flow management. I just showed it to you. You need to use it every day. Not every day, every other day. Number 2, training calls, webinars. Okay, when are they? Where are they? Well, if you go to your back office, let me slide this back over here. We're back on the system now. You go to your back office. And that's the BMC home. Click on that. And right here where it says meetings and events, click on meetings and events. And then it shows you where the local meetings are at. So if we zoom in, there we go. So if you are in the Atlanta area, they got one coming up September 21st at the airport. Now, all you got to do is punch in your city and state, and it'll tell you where your local meeting's at. Now, if you ain't in a local area where they have meetings, then you're going to have to do some stuff online. So then now, if you're forced to do online because there is no meetings, go to BMC Home. BMC stands for Business Management Center. And then click under Document Center. And then on Document Center, you'll see webinar conference calls. Alvin Curry does one Thursday night, and Ivy Stokes does one Monday and Wednesday. He does a presentation call Monday and Wednesday, Ivy. Alvin does a training call Thursday night. You open it up, it's actual file, and it tells you the list or the schedule of the call. So this is it. And then you go to the schedule here, and this is September. Let me blow this up. You see that? So for September, today is the 17th. September 19th, he's doing an online class on other prospecting ideas. Okay? That's the call for this week. So, bottom line, if you in Myecon, there should be no reason why you can't get some type of training. Okay? Local or online, either one. That's what you gotta do. If you wanna be successful, you gotta get trained. Michael Jordan didn't get good by himself. Somebody had to train him or he had to do training. Okay, so let's get back to the board here. Alright, like I said, short and sweet, keep it simple. Alright, training call webinar. It's online, if you're local and you can get to one local, great, good. That's even better. Alright, number 3. What's the number 3 key to success? We got the cash flow strategies. That's on your back office, that little red bar I was telling you about. You need to go there. You need to do one as soon as possible, okay? Like I said, we'll probably do a webinar and go over it line by line, brick by brick. But bottom line, you need to do one because that's your game plan to get rich. You need that. That's like your blueprint, your financial blueprint. That's the second thing I do when I sign somebody up. That takes about 30 minutes to an hour to fill out. We just ain't doing that today. All right. Next one is you need to buy from yourself. Why? Because you in business. That's why. You in business. You in business and you need to be your best customer. So on your Myecon site, let me show you where that at, because a lot of people I talk to don't even know where that at. So that's fine. On your Myecon site, if you go to the website there, let's go back to the screen. You need to buy from yourself every month. Or as much as possible, either one. Alright, let's go back. So under home, under products, you got all the stuff you can buy. You got the identity defender, you got the cash flow manager, that's a product you can sell. You got the Myecon credit repair system. That's what this is right here. Credit repair system. Obviously if your credit is bad, you need to work on your credit. So you probably want to use that to fix your credit. It's an awesome system. You need to watch the videos. There's 10 videos on there. Each video is about 5 to 10 minutes long. You need to watch it if your credit is bad. That's one of the products that we sell. And I'm sorry it's dark in here, but bottom line, this is the only place I got to do some recording. So hey, I'm taking what I got. Alright, so if your credit is bad, look at the credit repair system. It's on there. Alright. You got travel. We have a contract with Priceline. So when I go out of town, which I do a lot, when I go out of town, I try to book from my website. So go to my website, click on the little button, and then I'm trying to get hotels, I'm trying to get airplanes, I'm trying to get all kind of travel deals, and bottom line, you're making pretty much 80% if you are EVP. All right? So bottom line, you're going to spend the money in travel. Why don't you buy from yourself? Okay? Next thing is health and nutrition. You need to buy from yourself on that. We got something called MSM. We got something called Daily Ultimate. That's an excellent product. You need some type of nutritional product every day. The food that you eat is bad. And I like to eat bad food because I love McDonald's and I love eating hamburgers and I love eating, oh my goodness, I love eating bad food. But bottom line, I know ain't nothing healthy in it. So I take MSM literally every day because I like eating bad food. And then I take Daily Ultimate. Normally I do that about once a month. Flush me out, okay? You need to buy products from yourself because you need to be your best customer, okay? And these products are reasonably priced.